Intelligent, very bad with people. Most interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Psychological, but unstable. Extremely physical. Create your own. I'm actually more of a thinker myself, so let's go like that.
There is nothing.
That's good.
Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Damn brain.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
The hell?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. I know.
Surprisingly sexual?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to go off now pain. I don't want things from people who don't want to give them. What the hell is this?
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
There's, I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Sing me the
The
song of death, baby.
Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh my god. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formula, disembodied nothing. I'm not sure if there's a right answer here.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Cut my head off, I
A fiery
guess.
streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor carriage.
Open your eyes. Oh, that's a disturbing sound. Nice, I'm kinda naked. So, what do we have here? Morale, health, 0 charges, okay. That's good. It's day, 8 AM I suppose. Okay, that's mouse movement. I can turn. Okay, I can use both. Mouse in case. That's good. What the hell is this? Oh my god, encyclopedia. Logic and rhetoric. Oh my god. That's a character sheet. Okay. Hold up to highlight. Okay, so there's some items. Yeah, maybe I should get dressed. Start with that. Jake. Okay. Broken window, headache, alcohol.
You hear
What's
a
this?
jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Alright. Can I take this? No? Let's see this. That's a cassette. Alright. This retro tape player still on rolling empty. I just got like someone tore out the tape while it was playing, but I got one. Okay, I have a jacket. Can I use this somehow? I can sell it, which is good. Suppose I have no bullets. I have a key. Clothes. In the field of range. Something about the near single smallest church in St. Stephen's must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Alright. That's an empty cassette case. Maybe I should look for something like that. That's my cap, I suppose. Oh no, that's some boots. Okay. My headache is killing me though. I can talk to the fan.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh, that's just a percent. White check, you may retry it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
Yeah. Nice, I got a necktie, right? Looks like someone's skinned plus esprit de corpse, halogen watermarks. Okay, so that's some info, I suppose. -1 severe fire, +1 electrochemistry. It's so cum stained party pants. Ooh, someone else's. Nice. But I'm fancy, I guess. I had just one shoe. Alright. Right. Yeah. Is your friend now? Okay. Got it. So there's a door, there's a window, there's a door. Let's check the bath first. Word for the tower rank. They should have sent a poet. Alright. That seems like something. Satin shirt. That's a plus maybe. Yeah, I have a shirt. It's in the armpits. Nice. What's this?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
I can't tell you that.
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror.
Yeah, I got that.
You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man. Suddenly,
All right.
you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not
The
thought
hell?
this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Yeah, maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. I don't care. Oh.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
uh,
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
all
What
right.
does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. It's an expression of pain.
You
That's
are
a deep
correct.
pain. That's a deep pain, you know. That's a mean pain, you know. I gained an experience. Okay. Encyclopedia 6 even. Electrochemistry 3 value. This is a white check. Always loses, always wins. I have to roll 6. I have to roll 3. What? 6 and above, or what the hell? Let's take this.
It belongs in
roll.
the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion.
Yeah, what this
If
means.
it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
One main appeared on the screen, then he made the expression. This.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
What? It really feels like I have no idea what's happening. Just like my character.
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Impossible 18. Yeah, I don't think it. Let the mirror be. I have no idea what just happened. I'm confused. There's a Guillaume le Million. Guillaume le Million. Head in the clouds. Problem. Whatever happened to Guillaume? Berto for his great Astor. Wait, maybe he became a police officer. Am I thinking this true? I mean, what the hell am I doing? Internalize. I have no idea what that is. I have 2 health. I have bonuses from those that are actually 0. Emperor research bonus. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Internalize, maybe? And then out. Am I doing something right now? I'm internalizing it. Great. So we got that going for us, which is great. What the hell is this? Am I trying to go out? Maybe I can use a key. Let's stop this out first. Damn, am I slow. I can still check this broken window. Maybe
the window
myself.
stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I have to throw 9. How is 9 good? Easy 9? High percent? What? Or is it 5?
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
I have no idea what easy in my total is actually. What? Came from the inside, so I did broke it myself.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
A bottle.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Okay.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't
You
me.
mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Why not?
This person also forced the drinks on you. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Find your other shoe. Nice. How is this? Still this guy. Oh, to add some. I have the most intellect. Is that the maximum? I have no idea. Let's go outside. Is this the balcony? Is this. What is this? Did I use the key? Need room. So I can't go. Okay, whatever. Oh, now I'm fast. Vasa. What's this? Money.
officer.
Officer. $51. So this is not the future. This actually. Hi, what's up?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No.
Then why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
How am I a police officer?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Right, the expression on her. Yeah.
Of
I should
course.
get-
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Let's not risk it.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes. You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
Yes? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about oh, the better.
Oh. Ostentatious orchestrations, Prime.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go.
I don't
right.
know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
2
A
o'clock.
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
I was yelling. Oh, what was I saying?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Okay.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Okay.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. Glad to have been of assistance.
That's enough, I think. Yeah, let's check out the trash can. Yeah, staircase and stuff. Okay, so I don't remember Jack. Oh, I can run, that's good. Equip a flashlight. I don't see anything. There's the shroom.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Amazing. So I'm kinda, yeah, done with the clothes maybe. Is that? The smell of the sea makes me dizzy. Alright. Maybe go downstairs then. So I believe the first thing is to understand who I am. I guess. That's... Okay, karaoke and lyrics. I can sing something maybe. What's this? Speaker connected to the radio, seasoned with static.
You
What?
should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get.
Hmm.
Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
Stop it. Get some help.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline?
Hi, thanks for the
Yes,
follow.
sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. Who is mistakenly
Oh, that-
identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Let's finish the thought, I guess. Speak with the bartender.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Big fan. Make some smoke to are you the bartender?
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Okay.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Okay.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Getting more and
small
more
steel
confused, to
tag
be
says
honest.
as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Perception. I'll help you with that, or let's
Look,
go with this.
your buddy is over there. Why
Yeah.
don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Do you mean my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay. That guy's interesting. did I get? Something. Autosave. Water cooler. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Alright. What am I thinking? Okay. Doors open 4 p.m. Alright, is this money? Some kind? Yeah, they're on the other side. Oh, woman. What's up?
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
That's my guy. Apparently. Alright. Unplugged machine. Does not bring me much info.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes. Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
I'd rather know more about the word of today.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what? No one knows.
Thanks for the info. I guess we talked to the guy, right?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Okay. His hand, I guess.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for myself. It cannot be retried. Yeah, let's go.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not yet time.
Okay then.
He's confused.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Sure.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
So should I lie? No.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Whatever you say.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Damn, he's asking too many questions, honestly.
Right. And the interviews? Okay,
Haven't.
we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm. So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, so let's pretend.
After you, officer.
Let's pretend I have understanding of
If
what's
you're
happening.
about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Oh, well. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, so how do we get out of this? As soon as possible. Alright. His motor car to call your station. Yeah, I'll do that. What's done? Find your shoe. Okay. Should not be the manger, right? Let's open this door. Okay.
The
Try this guy.
man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Unimpressive beard.
He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
The Harbinger of Ruin. My god. The Harbinger of Ruin.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know
It's
it
a
took
close
us a
one.
while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Yeah.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Wow.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Sure.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Thus,
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't
Okay.
imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be
Thank you.
enormous.
Let's go with the why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Actually, it is some of my
Have
business.
they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Everything has something to do with everything, my friend.
Good for you.
I'm a
Was
feminist.
there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's
Let's
all.
go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What if I fail something? Let's try it out. What's this? I have 1 health, so no idea what happens if I fail. Let's try it.
As you blow this joint, behind you a whiny voice shouts.
Did I succeed? Okay.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Mudcade boots. About pines.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Should I wake him up? The guy's sleeping. I have no idea.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job
Did it
permit.
already.
A
So,
young, able-bodied man stares back at you. The
Let's
man
pick up the
does
pills.
not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
let's take those pills.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay. Okay. Let's leave. Let's go out. So, what was it? Right. Summer door closed for the winter. Nice. Can go there. I need to find the hole in the fence. Where do we go now? There's a kid. And there's a dead body. Hi. Can I talk to the kid maybe?
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost
Exquisite in his ugliness.
like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, not a gumpy Kuno.
Okay, so another kid.
Right
Howard.
in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick. Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Damn, those 12-year-old nowadays.
Shits himself. The rake, Kuno.
The
You
rake.
should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Nice.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about? He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno, shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Right.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Kuno's fuck gimp? Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
My god.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno. You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost, Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person? Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help!
Okay.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape! Help! He's got the Kuno! Help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you. Yeah,
Let's not
that's
risk
fine.
it.
Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you. Bye! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come.
Okay, so I did a mistake apparently, right?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Where's a crown? There's something about a crown in the pinball machine, right? So, yeah. Let's talk with the
corpse
dead
looks
guy.
at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
What the hell is this? It's climbable, so I can go climb it, maybe? I can force the kids to climb it and drop the body, maybe. If I want to. Let's check this box. Oh, more magnesium. There you go. What's this? Okay.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Yep.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Damn. Great success.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
So we have to find out how someone get the rope on the top of the tree. That's pretty interesting, to be honest. Okay, a dead pig. Come on, dude. What the hell? Yeah, take it. Can I take it? Did I go out? Am I on top of it? Alright. There's a coat. So I just... What the hell is happening? I wanna get to the coat. Speak with the coat. I gotta go up. Alright. I'll go up then. If I can. Yay! There a jump or something? There's a bucket I can take. Postcard. I got a postcard. That's boom ears. Okay. Got it. Some money. Money, money, money. Must be funny. No. Yeah, I'm on top of the building now. That's pretty neat. It goes. Apparently you always find money. There's a door right there. How do I get to the door? I kinda wanted to go to the coat. How? How? I mean, he's going somewhere. What the hell is happening? Okay, let's wait it out then. The go in a line. Go up.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Wow.
When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
So we are kind of connected.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
That guy knows me.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
I don't wanna go there, man.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Did I fail it?
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Yep.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Thank you. Where is my coat? I can't find it. Did I get it? Hello? Coat? Quotes? Oh, I can change them. Okay, so that gives me just 1 bonus. No tools. Interact clothes. Okay. Know thy neighborhood, taking back the streets. I have no idea what those mean. Alright. Alright. Let's check this out. Collecting rainwater. Suddenly we're on top of some buildings. Cigarette butts. Somehow we're...
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date. You take the painkillers. They are yours now. Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, Prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to la opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
That's good.
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else. The imagined dazzle of light overwhelms any list of potential side effects. Any negative thoughts are drowned out by the fantastic blast of disco.
I have a lot of morale.
You stand and exit the booth.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully
This be the guy
at the camera.
downstairs?
Why did you take that? Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Okay.
This is the night.
René Arnois. Okay, I got a picture that's already good. So where the hell am I, man? I mean, it's completely different thing now. What's this? Items. Picture. Is this the guy? Died, or is this the guy
A
who is...
rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control Marche.
Okay.
On. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
But why is there no one there? I mean, why the hell am I free to do this? I just left the container on the ground. What the hell is happening? And why is this so slow? Can I move on? Somehow.
And
Thanks.
with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now, it will rest.
Nice.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Open it. Is the question.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
You do? There are 1 million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
No.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
I'll open it.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Let's knock on the door,
No
man.
reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Screw it. Are those keys? Thousand. Where the hell am I, man? Is there a map here or some M? Hanged Man Church? Mirror? Still no idea where I am, to be honest. But let's investigate. Okay, so there is someone here. There's a guy in charge of the containers, I suppose. What's up, man?
Before you is a walrus of a man.
A walrus of a
Sitting
man.
behind large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two
It
to
sounds
stop
like
by.
a walrus.
Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist. Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
What the hell? So you don't stand up?
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Oh, I
You're no
screwed up
Titan
again.
Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Excellent,
Take a
Mr.
seat.
Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Damn, too many turns, man.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
This should take care of that nonsense.
Check.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or... don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Yep.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Why is
Only
my
two
morale
words
critical, man?
escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Is my morale critical?
Oh God. Why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's your... It's
What
gone.
the hell?
Your gun is gone. There's nothing in your pockets.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious.
I'm Harry
Everything's
Dubois.
going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Okay.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded. God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Damn, boy.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Again?
Mr. Dubois, he keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
I have no fucking idea.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Let's take this
What
one.
an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age... Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive.
And I look drunk
Anyway,
and
I
dead
assure
at the
you,
same time.
I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Oh,
Let's
of
talk
course.
about the hanging.
That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Nice. Let's
I
go
mean,
then.
it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Since there is a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Both.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm
Are
not
we?
sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish,
I
bend
need
his efforts
More
towards your own.
information, brother.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Let's first ask
Oh,
whose door
no
is
one.
this?
It's just a weasel.
Hmm.
A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Okay.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Grandmas. Okay.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Secret task. How did I complete a secret task? Without even knowing.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry. My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is... I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
That weasel knows way too much, guys.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. Is he trying to hide that it's not a real RCM folder? It certainly doesn't have the RCM stamp on it.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Okay, so Steve a fiery or some stuff. That's good, that's good, that's good and bad. I need some other clothes. Okay, so we talk to the pig. Where did I get on? Stairs. This. What am I thinking? What's this? Money? Nothing. Locked. How did we get here? There's a guy.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container,
God, that's a crazy
container,
guy.
put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as it
Lyrics
goes
to the
along.
containers.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Okay.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container,
Alright.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Hi.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Where's everyone?
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike.
You see,
We haven't worked for 2 months now.
that's why I could move the container.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Whoa, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Okay.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not gonna be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business.
Don't seem like the guy that does those things well, alright.
But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this.
Damn boy, you strong.
Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here. Oh, that
Get the
one.
container.
That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Okay,
Told
that's
you.
a good info. What are you
Oh,
doing with
I'm
the
just
containers?
making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Let's go.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I cut, he repeats everything.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
That's enough information, I
Bye-bye
think.
now.
What's this? I can improve. Learn skill bonus from thoughts. Total 4. Drama, composure. Okay, that's the points that I have. Alright, I got it. Makes sense now. Motorics, I have 4. Reaction speed. I have Psych 1. Keep your morale up. Interesting good feelings, dreaming, walking life. Understand our work, your mirror neurons. Intimidate us. No. Which suggest charm men and women. Play the puppet master. I have no idea. I have 0 there, so let's go charm men and women. Can I revert something? Okay. That's good. I can charm men and women now. Amazing. What's those? Take. Okay, how do we go down? Here. Money. That's good. At a tot. Will Fjord. Oh. Alright. We'll check the container. Nothing in it. Down the stairs. Come on, man. Go down the stairs, please. They're blocking one another. Great. Great success. We tested the bottom. I'll go up. Alright. So we kinda got some information about those guys. That's pretty good. Still no info about the body. Some guys fought. This door. I was not here before, right? This apartment. Aspirins on the pillow. That's a book I might take. Oh, La Fumée. Or whatever.
Yes?
No, I don't want to talk to you. No, no, no. Nothing.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
World?
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Alright.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Yeah.
The drawer slides shut.
Doing it. What's this? Postcard. I have 2 postcards, right? I can interact with this somehow. Or features late King Frizzle. Okay. Glimpse across the river. Okay, so I can sell it. Sell stuff. That's good. Let's check the bathroom. Oh. Magnesium for my morale. Some glasses. Oh, I can use them, I think. Can I use the glasses? 1 + 1 - 1. A bit dry. So if I go to this, where is drama? I have 4. That's pretty good. No idea what that is. I have a point there. Signature skill. But I got something, right? What did I get? Character sheet. Why am I always going on encyclopedia? Signature skill. I have love and be loved by drugs. The hell? What is visual calculus? What is visual calculus? Oh, that's not bad. Back to bed. What? Oh, I got out. Check this.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable."
Yeah,
the machine
so
swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
+2 heard your name, so if I what is heard your name? Visual rhetoric, half-light, composure. There is no heard your name. Interfacing, +2 heard your name.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
Do you know me? Why did I call you?
Extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
Okay.
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
That sounds like me. Nice.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
I actually... I had a film, right? So if I go to items... just an empty one. There's a door right here. So we got out on the other side. The hell? There's a guy. What's up?
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife? The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Yeah, let's do this.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too.
Now we
Thanks.
get some good vibes from the workers.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of
Can't
each
call
other's
it that.
business.
I have no idea what that
Okay,
is.
but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
A janitor that gave the key for a door that I have to open.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture
Philosophical.
stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
We're negotiating our share. Aye.
What?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But
okay.
don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Sure thing.
This was great. You feel mentally reinvigorated.
Nice talk. The hell? I got some items, right? I got task. Key to my room. Card. Right. There should be something here, right? A girl. Some guy that's... the hell? What the hell are you?
Nobody betrays your
Measurehead.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
Eat my health, guys.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Listen, try to get out.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul.
Don't do drugs, kids, or you end up
Very
like that.
little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Let's maybe be polite.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
What did you do? What?
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Alright.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, baby?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically. The best idea. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Maybe.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagites,
Too many
and
words.
the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Alright.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on
Oh my God.
reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Fredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum. As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde.
In
The
retrograde?
Simonese and the
What
Areopagites
the
are
hell?
on the ascent.
Man, that's too deep.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains
mega
rest
deep
in their
at some point.
slender skulls. The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Thank you. I can't leave.
You need to know both Types A and B to understand the context for the reckless genetic abandonment in the Philo Cauldron.
Yeah, You have to have context, you know.
How is this girl with this guy?
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
He calls them mutt, and I call them like white.
Yes, to an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin.
Interesting.
Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking Alrul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb, and for eating potato. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Okay.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla.
Yes, whatever you say.
Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Semenese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos. The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Man, that's way too long, and I don't really get anything valuable, I think.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of Type mediocrity. Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Everything you say is a mystery, my dude.
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Exhausting. Almost got this, I think. Okay, we're good to go, I think. Go back to the yard, solve
Yes.
some question. No. It's everything next to the radio. What do you mean? Thing is, I can't go back, right? I jumped here, so it's kinda... I jumped here. Oh my god, should I go past the... I have no idea. Let's try and get out, actually. Oh. How do I jump? Can you let me down somehow, some way?
How'd you like?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
Dude, you're too high.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like...
How do I get down? That's the question right here, right now. Not from here, right? That guy is too big. Kind of a dead end. Need to go down. How? Baby, are you down, 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 down? So this thing goes down. But... oh, there's a staircase going down. I need one more and I'll be down. If I pick this up, maybe? Kinda tried. No, please, please stop. If I move this...
A rusting crane does not return to its original position. It does not move.
Great. So we are stuck. And I have some tasks to do. Inspect. I can't go down. I mean, I really can. There must be some other way. I listened to this lecture for like 10 minutes or something. This is not down, but I want to go here. It's already bad. This seems to be down. It's not, however. Shit. Can I talk to him, like, go down?
Yes.
No, you can't move. Damn, man. Should I put this thing into my head and start thinking about it? I mean, maybe later. Can I think about two? I have to think about all that crazy stuff that this guy told me. Alright, so we are here. How do I get down, man? That's not good. Not good at all. I can talk to him, but it's no use, I think.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Thanks.
See you soon, Dubois.
I really have no idea. Is it something about items? Some keys and some stuff. He gave me a key, but I can't. He gave me a key, but what for? Union card for what? Leave it somehow. It's kind of locked, I suppose. Damn, I'm stuck. Can I open it now?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzle.
Okay. Get out, guys. Please help me. Someone. The stairs are broken, right? Not sure if there's another way. That's a phone. Maybe I might try again. I have no idea.
The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. There isn't much more.
Okay, so there really isn't. That's the only place I can go. To cross, dude.
The unpromising raised pupil return.
Can I move on the map? Should I go? Oh my god. Finally.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Good.
We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Okay.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open and try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer?
Yeah. That giant up there on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him.
Okay.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
Okay, that's good info.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay, so that's a plan. Should I go back to the body?
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Okay, so it's a good
A
car.
Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time. An old case for my precinct. A couple of Jim's migrants saw a Stash Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot.
Alright.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Jim's community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction. 4,395. The fourth
Good memory.
largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
Facts, baby.
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body, but my initial guess is the two are unrelated. 4 years for murder in Reunion. The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
Four years and they kicked 8 years.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Oh, they might be out soon. Damn, I hate this. I can't press shift and tab at the same time. I'm always watching some other stuff. What's this? Money. What's this? It's a... I'm changing it. That gives me a minus. I don't like minuses. Physical instrument. Let's go, baby. But I think I should be somewhere somewhere near the body right now. Or am I wrong? What's this? Come on, dude.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Yay.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
How can you still be alive and already know that your son is insane?
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Okay.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the
Stories
entire
have it
national treasure?
that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable
Great.
wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Great, just amazing.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see,
what
old
now?
Philippe wasn't just good at squandering
The
the
what?
national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the
Too much
century
information, guys.
revolution.
I mean,
when Martinez was 11.
I like a good story, but when you don't know
Most
anything
historians
about
think
this,
the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Shit! I really don't get that.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class.
Yeah, I can get this.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
It's kind of enough for me, to be honest. Way too much information I don't need. But the story is good, so I'll give them that. How is this? Do you need to? I believe I would be back to, yeah, guys. Right? It's the bar. All right. I got it. It's pretty good. I don't have it back. There's some stuff to explore. Some other kit. Some things. Okay. I learned about books. That's already good. That's the librarian. She might have seen something. But I think I'm pretty good. Save game. I got pretty tired listening to all those stories, but I think the game's pretty nice, and when I get the hang of it, like those learnings, for example, maybe I'll get better with my choices and stuff like that. Thanks guys for thanks guys for watching, and see you for the next part. See ya, bye.